right, hello everyone. Happy Thursday. I can't believe it's already the end of July, and it's been 2 weeks. I swear these 2 weeks fly by between each session that I see you guys, but I always look forward to this. Hope everyone is doing well. We're gonna get started today. We're gonna have, I have a band and some 1 pound or 2 pound weights with me today. So everyone start by sitting up nice and tall in their chair, right? Kind of shimmy your hips side to side. Notice kind of where you land in the chair. And then just come to a little bit of stillness, right? Placing your palms onto the top of your legs here. Can you like kind of pull your stomach in just a little bit, maybe turn your glutes on. Notice where your head is in place. Everyone looks pretty good, but if you feel like you have a little bit of a leaning head, can you send the head back up? So you kind of just look straight out ahead of you. Nice. And then reach those arms out to the sides of the room, flexing at the wrists, starting with our nerve stretches today. So kind of like push the arms strongly, like you're trying to push the walls further from one another, kind of activating the underarm here as we do this. Nice. And then just breathe, inhale through that nose, exhale. Nice, and inhale, and exhale. Nice, one more breath. And exhale. Nice, and then come and try and make that cat eye, right? So pointer finger and thumb, and then you take your fingers behind you, roll your thumbs up, right? So you're here, and it is a lot of on the wrist. So if you can just roll the pinkies up and away. Yeah, there you go. It's a huge stretch. I know. So if we have some tight wrists, I know this is going to be of a challenge, but just keep working towards it. Nice. And release. Woo! And then draw the arms down by your sides, still taking that pointer finger and thumb together. And then again, flex the wrists behind you. And then roll the shoulders in and forward so the pinkies come forward. And again, really flex the wrist. So the more you flex and roll, you should feel like a nice stretch through here. Nice. I finally got out in the garden and did some weeding and trimming, and you know, the deer have been eating everything. So I'm trying to clean all that up and using those shears. I can feel it this morning. Nice, and released. And then just take some nice wrist rolls after we come out of that. Nice, and reverse those wrist rolls. Nice, and then spread the palms wide, and we're just gonna tap each finger to thumb, right? So pointer finger to thumb, release. Middle finger to thumb, release. Ring finger to thumb, and then that pinky, whoo, that gets trickier. And then back up. Ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, and then one more time. Pointer finger, middle, ring, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, and release. Stretch those palms, and then just make a bear claw. Just the tip of the knuckles, the tips of the fingers fold, and then release that. Nice, and again, and then lower these arms a little bit. Try to not keep the shoulders up too high. There you go. And stretch. And last one. And release. Nice. Moving on to a little ankle roll. Take that right foot up and off, just a couple inches off the floor, and start your nice circles. But still sit up tall. Still pull the stomach kind of in and up. Reverse your circle. Nice. And then with the foot, just flex strongly through the ankle here. Nice. And then if you can reverse, point strongly, like you're going to try and push down that gas pedal and then rotate it to one side, right? So I'm just going to I'm not even turning my leg in so much, but I'm trying to just get my big toes to the center. And then the other way, try and get your big toe to face externally. Nice, and down. Good. All right, other side. Taking that left foot up, start your circles, right? And then sit up nice and tall. Good, and reverse. Nice. And then flex, right? Reach your heel forward, toes up to the ceiling. And then point. Again, push the toes down towards the floor, stretch the top of the foot. And then now you're going to kind of rotate in so the big toes reach in, stretching that outer side of the foot. And then go the other way. Push, push, push. And lower back down. Nice. Let's go on to a little neck rolls to start today. So just kind of tip your head to the left, draw the chin to the chest as you kind of make a half circle coming over to the right. Pause at the right and then come back down again. So we're just doing half circles. So I'm not making a full rotation. I'm just tipping my chin to chest left and right. And just kind of notice what, if there's any little stiffness, if you're kind of being able to release a tight spot, just nice and gentle and slow. Try and get the ear towards the shoulder as you get to each side. Nice, last time. And release. Okay, I'm gonna grab my 1 pound weights to start our breathing today. So you can choose to not use weights or grab some soup cans or water bottles. I'm using light 1 pound weights today, right? So to start our breathing, palms face out, inhale those arms up. Exhale, lower down. So I'm keeping my palms up today for this one. Inhale up and exhale, lower. Nice, and inhale up and exhale, lower. Now go forward, inhale up, palms face one another. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Good. As you lift those arms, you might have a little extension. The chest might lift forward a little bit, but pull your stomach in as the arms come back down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Nice. We're going to take it into arm circles. So make sure you have clearance behind the back of the chair. Reach up, circle back down and around with control, right? So this is why I'm only starting with the 1 pounds today. So this shoulder roll sometimes gets a little sticky. So with the 1 pound, it should be just enough to kind of feel a little bit of extra work right about there as we, yes, reach to the back. And then we're going to come up and reverse it. So reach those arms up to the top. Nice. And let's go the other direction. So down to the front. Now lift up and around, right? And here's where you really kind of pull your stomach and tighten your glutes. My arms are an extension like of your shoulder blades. So I don't want our shoulders up here to try and do it. I don't want that. If that's too much, keep your circle a little smaller. Just stay in front of the body if you're having a little tightness. Otherwise, try and open up. Nice. And down. Good. We're going to do a side bend. So take that right arm up to the ceiling. I'm still holding my weights. Take a nice inhale. Side bend over to your left. Exhale, pull the stomach in and come home. Nice. Inhale, reach, lengthen. You're trying to stretch this rib. Exhale, come home. One more, lengthen, create more space, lift the rib off the hip. And home and lower that arm down. Nice job, everyone. Other side. Left arm up. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, stomach in and come home. Nice. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, stomach in to come home. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, home. Woo, nice. Still hold those weights. Just take some gentle shoulder rolls. Both directions. Nice. Onto a little chest press with the arms. So just sticking with the weights, bring the palms up to your shoulders. Good. Now, again, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, push those arms straight out. Exhale, bend the elbows, draw the weights back in, right? So think about doing a push-up. Draw the shoulder blades together right here. When you get back here, feel the elbows go back and the shoulder blades come together. reach forward, pull the shoulder blades to move your elbows back, right? So I don't want it just the elbow bending and straightening. I want you to kind of feel those shoulders right there, that nice stretch. Good. Forward and pull. Good. Let's take 2 more. Reach, pull. 1 more. Pull and arms down. Nice. So moving on to our hundreds, right? This nice breathing exercise. I'm going to keep my weights today. Again, just creating a little bit more resistance. So we're going to sit up nice and tall and we're going to start that little arm pump, right? And we're going to breathe in through the nose and try to exhale through your nose today. So here we go. Start pumping those arms and inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, stomach pulls in. And inhale. And exhale. Nice, I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears. Inhale. And exhale. Nice even pumps, nothing crazy. And inhale. And exhale. Good, halfway there. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can feel even more low belly. Keep going. Inhale. And exhale. Like below the waistband. See if you can draw that part of your stomach in. And inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. And release. Oh, just take a moment and notice, how do you feel? Getting all that oxygen pumping through the body. Nice, feeling warmed up a little bit. So take our roll down. So widen the legs a little bit. I'm going to still use my weights today. Inhale, chin to chest, melt down towards the floor. When you get there, just pause for a moment. Let your head hang if this is comfortable enough. You can always do this halfway and just rest your hands onto the top of the legs if it's too much here. But just kind of let everything go. And then prepare to roll up, right? We're going to use our abs to roll up. So you're going to inhale, and as you start to lift, exhale right about here, pulling the stomach in strongly so the shoulders just glide down the back and the head is last. So we're not rolling up with the shoulders. We're really, again, trying to use the stomach. And again, inhale, float on down, exhale at the bottom. And then inhale as you start to lift those weights off the floor. Exhale, stomach gets the last few inches up and off. Nice. And 1 more time. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, melt on down. Let the back go here. See if you can kind of like wiggle your hips here. Kind of just feel any tightness. And then start to roll up. Inhaling, lift those weights. Exhale, shoulders glide down the back and the head is last. Nice. All right, we'll set the weights down. I meant to have you leave them there at the last roll down. Now our little pelvic tilts, right? So you're just going to kind of tuck the pelvis a little bit back, like you're going to roll back to the chair, and then you're going to come forward and you're going to kind of arc the back a little bit. I'm going to turn sideways today so we can kind of see, right? Starting from here, I'm going to tuck, and I'm only going to here. I'm not going very far. And then I'm going to reverse that and let the spine, flex like this. Our spine is made to move in all these directions. And so we just want to be able to keep that mobility going. Nice. 1 more. Tuck. And release. And come home. Good. Okay, now a little bit of ab work here today, adding a little leg lift to see if we can kind of feel this. So I'm going to place my hands one on top of the other, kind of just right on my belly button, or maybe just right below my belly button to kind of find my abdominals, right? You're going to inhale and then exhale, just float your right leg up and pull your stomach kind of off the hands. Inhale down. Exhale, alternate legs. Lift, tighten the quad, sit up tall. Good, inhale, release. Now you may only be able to lift the leg a little bit before you start to feel any tension in the back, and that's okay. But here you go. Exhale, stomach draws in to help the leg lift. Inhale, release. And exhale, stomach draws in. Inhale, release. Exhale. You're kind of like hollowing out, taking like an ice cream scoop to your abdominals. Or maybe you're trying to button them to your spine. Inhale, release. Or you're just trying to hollow out this midsection. Inhale, release. And exhale. Nice. One more. And exhale. And release. Nice. Arms down. Okay, we're going to switch to standing now. I'm going to mix it up today. We're kind of doing a little bit of sit and then stand and then sit again. So take a moment. If you need to set the camera up a little differently. So first are simple releves. So you can even just stay in the chair if you need to do this and just lift and lower the heels. You have the chair to hold on to for balance. Tighten your glutes as we're standing here. I'm standing nice and parallel today, but turn your glutes on, right? Now lift those heels and lower. As we do this, again, this does not have to be super high. We do not have to pretend we're about to go star in a ballet performance. Just feel your glutes and back of the legs and your stomach lift those heels. Lift, right? So I want it more about the body instead of just the ankles. And then if you're able to let go of that chair, nice. And practice some nice balance work. Even reach the arms up to the ceiling. Now this gets a little bit more right because now we're further away. The center of gravity, nice. And down. Woo! Nice calf muscle. All right, so we're going to stretch a little bit. So hold on to the chair. Bring the inside leg forward. The outside leg behind you. Both sets of feet are facing forward. So feet face forward, toes forward. Just gently press this knee forward. Feel this back heel down and hopefully a stretch on that calf. Right, so again, I'm not in a deep, deep lunge. I'm just far enough to be able to try and get that back heel down and feel that stretch. Nice. And then step forward. Other side. Outside leg forward. Inside leg behind you. Toes face forward. And just bend a little bit in that front knee. Pull the stomach in though here. Tighten the glute and get that back heel towards the floor. And just feel that stretch. Nice. And step forward. Okay, challenge for the day is our single releve. So hook your outside leg around the inside leg or just hold here. Hand on the chair for sure. Tighten your glutes. Can you lift and lower that heel? Great, I know. The first few are easy. As we keep going, this leg is gonna get tired. And even this is very challenging. Whew. So I suggest hold on. Here we go, last 3, last 2, last 1. Woo! Shake it out. Other side, so outside leg, inside leg hooks behind that. Turn your glute on. Let it help you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice. And yes, if you've got this, go ahead and try and let go. But whew, this ankle of mine, I really have to concentrate. Last one. And release. And shake it out. Okay, we're going to come back into a little clamshell now. So back to your, or stay on your outside leg. Lift the heel. and then stand tall again. So I mean the inside leg, the glute is turned on and supporting us. I could just stand here like this and probably be comfortable and start to move, but I want to work both sides of the body. So I'm going to tighten my glute, pull my stomach in a little bit, and then I'm going to rotate my hip out and bring it back in. Rotate out and in. Right, so again, nice and easy. And then we can play with our balance here if you'd like. But again, I'm trying to use the stabilizing leg to keep me from like turning to that outside leg. Reach, 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 nice. Reach and release. Whew. Shake it out. Other side. So inside leg is going to just, you're going to come to the ball of your foot, heel up. Outside leg, turn that glute on. And then rotate open and come back home. Nice. And then you might notice side to side, one hip may not rotate out as far as the other. That's okay. You just kind of have to tell your brain to move that hip muscle out. Right. Last one. And release. Nice. Take a big stretch here. So now come back, stand with your feet together. Hold your left arm with your right hand. Good. And then gently lift up over to your right. Yep, using that hand to gently pull. So just a standing side bend. Nice. And then scoop and lift back up. Other side, grab a hold of that right wrist with your left hand. Lift, side bend left, open up. And lower back down. Nice. Okay, let's have a seat again. And grab those 1 pound weights. Okay, now we're going to do a little coordinating a row with the weights today, right? So we're going to kind of combine a couple moves. So everyone's going to start here, sitting nice and tall. You're going to inhale and now push those arms up on a diagonal where the ceiling meets the wall in your house. Good. Lower straight down to the floor. Lift straight back up to that ceiling and then take a big circle out and around and come back up home to start, right? Lift up on a diagonal. Down, get taller right here, like you could levitate off your chair. Yes, stay tall as those arms go back up and taller still as we circle. Nice. And again, starting up here at the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, big arm circle. One more, bend those elbows, sit tall. Inhale, reach up on a diagonal. Exhale, straight down. Inhale up, I know it's coordination, and big circle. Nice work. All right, a little shave or salute. So you're gonna tap the weights together, and if you're able to comfortably bring your hands just beyond the crown of the head, do so. If this is a little tight, you can stay in front of the forehead. So from here, I'm gonna just lean into the wind a little bit and then straighten my arms above the head and then lower them back down with control. Nice. So again, I'm trying to move from my mid back, right? Kind of the top third of my back, and then pull the stomach into lower. So light in the hands, work the shoulder. Nice. Let's take one more and bring those arms down. Woo, little shoulder rolls. Nice work, guys. All these are just great for our posture. It just strengthens those back muscles. So we're able to sit tall and stand tall a little bit more naturally. All right, hug a tree. Hold your arms out in front of you, right? Already, this can be a challenge sometimes, right? I don't want our shoulders here. I want them down. I want our stomach pulling in. Inhale, open up those arms. Exhale, close, pull the stomach in. Inhale, open up. Nice, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We're going to do one arm now. You're going to open one arm and look to the back, and then exhale, bring it home. Other arm, inhale, turn and twist, open that arm. Exhale, bring it home. Can you keep the shoulders down as you're twisting? Can you just let the head follow and not lift the opposite shoulder to get your head back there? Reach. And home, last time. Woo, I know. And arms down and weights down. Nice work. But we get to stretch now. Up into our puppet arms. Release any of that tension. Nice work. Good. And then we're going to try this tricep press today, right? So take your left arm behind your back, left elbow to the ceiling. Good. Take your right hand and gently pull that elbow back a little bit. Excellent. And then, right, remember, if your chin is tipping towards your chest, can you lift your gaze? And that automatically kind of brings those shoulder blades in and together. Nice. And release, other side, right elbow bends. Take your left hand, gently pull that elbow back. And again, watch where the head is. And release. Okay, we're going to go into our conducting arms here. So just begin, and I'm adding the hips today. So the knees and the hips are also kind of rolling in and out. So nice and easy. Woo, just get a nice little rhythm going. Good. Excellent. And release, pause. Good. Okay, now taking that little neck stretch, take one hand over to the right side and then draw that ear down to your left. Good, lift it back up. Other side, hand towards that ear, gently pull down towards the shoulder. And lift back up. Hands come behind the head, one on top of the other. Draw the chin to the chest, and as you draw down, bring the elbows into the sides of the head. And then open the elbows, lift the head back up into those hands. Nice, and again, chin to chest. Fold those elbows down and in, giving the head a nice gentle stretch right here. Open the elbows, push the head back up into that hand, and release down. Reach behind the back today and grab your left fingers into your right hand. Tilt your head right, and then pull that left arm down and back. Right, so I'm going this way. So this arm is being pulled back by the other one. Woo! And lift back up nice and gentle. Other side. So I'm going to switch my grip. I'm going to tilt my head, and then I'm going to gently pull that opposite arm down and back. And release. Woo. Nice work. Okay, come to standing again. And let's have our 1 pound weights with us today. So I was trying to decide, you know what, let's do it this way today. We'll start here and then we'll add the chair. So you're going to stand in your, what I call that Pilates stance, right? So if you take a peek, your heels are together. Your toes are just about a fist width apart, right? So I'm not huge. I don't have a huge turnout. Let me move this. I'm kind of coming in a little bit, right? And I'm turning my glutes on. And I'm going to reach my arms forward, holding those 1 pound weights on a low diagonal. You can stay low. Inhale, press the arms back, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Nice. Inhale, lower those arms down, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Nice. Inhale, pull those arms down and back behind the hips, shoulders go together, and release. Nice. Stay back here this time. Hold, roll those shoulders back. Keep those arms reaching past the hips, and then turn the head to your left. Nice. Come through center, turn it to the right, to the center, and release. Good. One more time like that. Arms reach down, roll the shoulders back here. Hold, turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. And come center. Nice. Next version. Now palms face one another as you hold them out to the sides, right? To the front rather. The pinky is going to lead down towards the hips. So you're going to push those arms down, roll back. Now add a little chest lift. So head reaches back, head, neck, and chest lift to the ceiling. And then the head comes back as the arms come forward, right? So arms go down, shoulders back, head, neck, and chest lift. Squeeze some lemons with those shoulder blades and come back forward. One more. Keep the glutes turned on right about here. And come forward. Nice. Next version, arms are out to the sides now. Even more challenging, right? Now, everyone roll the shoulders back. So now the palms kind of face forward and the pinkies are down, right? See how I did that? We went from here to here. There. And now you're going to push those pinkies to the hips, lift head, neck, and chest. And then lift those arms back up. Roll those shoulders back even more. Again, reach those pinkies down. Bring those arms up. Woo. Last one. Roll the shoulders back. Pinkies down. Head, neck, and chest lift. Bring those arms up, 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 up. And come on down. Nice. Set the weights down. And then take an L stretch front with the side of your chair, right? So place the hands on the chair. Walk your feet back. Let the head drop between the elbows. Palms are down. Look to your feet or even just close your eyes here. Maybe you soften alternating knees, like just take a little bit of a little baby knee squat, right? Just kind of alternate to release any leg tension. Good. And then just kind of come to stillness here. Push those palms down into the chair. Again, send your hips away. You can stay here with a bent knee if that even feels better. And then today, you're going to drop your hands towards your toes, soften the knees, pull your stomach in, and gently roll on up. Nice. Nice work. Okay. A little bit of balance work here before we sit back down again. So come back to the side of the chair, holding on. Take your outside leg, and can you reach just below your knee? Yep. Good. If that is just a little bit too challenging, just hold the leg. There you go. Now, can you hold, turn out like our clamshell? Can you rotate that hip out and just hold? Now, turn your inner thighs on, turn your glute on to help you do this. So you're not just kind of hanging there. You're nice and strong. Good. Bring that leg back in and down. Nice. Other side. So, right, you have an option to try and hold here, or just hold the leg and then turn it out. Yep. And now, right, you're super strong. Your inner thighs, glutes. And bring it in and lower on down. Nice. All right, let's come and have a seat again. So sit back down into the chair. Good. Bringing our hands behind our head now for a little bit of abdominal work and oblique work, right? So I'm going to sit up tall. My feet are flat on the chair again. Inhale, tip up over to your right side. Exhale, draw the stomach in and lift. Nice. Inhale to the left. Exhale, scoop and home. Inhale. And exhale, lift. Nice. Inhale. and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Nice. And exhale. And release. Good. Arms down by your side for a moment. Good. Okay, bring those arms back up behind the head. We're going to just do a seated twist. So just inhale, turn to your right. Exhale, come center. Inhale. Twist from the waist, the upper back, the ribs. Exhale, release. So again, the hips don't move here. You're just trying to turn your upper body a little bit. And come center. Nice. And reach to the other side. And center. We're going to add a little knee lift. So can you lift your right knee and turn right? And come back centered, lower the leg down. Can you lift the left knee and turn left? Just an inch or two off the floor and lower down. And again, lift. So again, I'm just trying to make our brains do more than one thing at once. And come down. Nice. And then lift that other knee. And down. And release. Nice work, guys. Let's take a bigger stretch. Right knee over left. Hug and turn to that right. Sit tall. That's it. So you're going to pull the knee across the body and go away from that bent knee. Nice. And then come back through your center. Unfold. Other leg. So left over right. Did I do that right? Turn left. Lift and twist. Good. And release. Nice. Okay, coming into a bit of a saw. So widen the legs, reach your arms out to the sides. Turning to that right, can you reach down to the foot so you can either come inside, if that feels okay, or reach a little further to the outside. Look back to the hand behind you. So roll the shoulder down, flip the palm up, and then slowly pull the stomach in to lift back up. Nice. Arms to the side. Turn. Reach down to the floor. See where you can get that arm to go. Flip the back shoulder down so the back palm can go up. Maybe you can turn a little bit more here and then pull the stomach and slowly come back up. Woo, nice work. One more time each side. This is great twisting, guys. Reach. Go down towards that floor. Turn your head, back shoulder down with the palm up. Reach. Pull the stomach in. Slowly come back on up. Last one. Turn. Send that arm down. See where you can go. Reach into this twist. Pull the stomach in and release. Nice work. Okay, standing up again for a little bit of balance work with our chair today. So come and take the inside leg onto the chair, right? And then lunge a little bit towards that inside leg. Now with this back leg, you might be able to hop back a little bit depending on your flexibility, right? And now I'm just ever so slightly turned out with that back leg. So I'm just kind of finding its natural position. And then if I lunge to the leg on the chair, I should feel a nice stretch in the hip here. And then see if you can reach your arms off the chair. So if you need to keep one arm, do so. Otherwise, try and take both hands forward and then lift both arms up to the ceiling and then just balance here for a moment. Nice. So again, we always have the option to put a hand on the chair, but you're really just taking this nice balance. Good. So everyone put one hand back on the chair because now I want you to bend to the chair. And this is where it gets tricky. Like if you didn't have your hand on the chair, it is very hard to bend this direction. Good. Come back center. Release, lengthen the leg on the chair, and then set the heel onto the chair. Good, and then hinge, take a flat back as you lower towards the chair. Maybe your hand just comes to your thigh, I still have my other hand on the chair, just hinge. So kind of look out ahead of you. So I don't want us to round to do this. If that's too much, just bring it up a little bit. Nice flat back. So see if you can send your shoulder blades down and look ahead of you a little bit more. Nice. And maybe reach. Good. And release. Nice. Other side. So let's walk around. Good. So inside leg on the chair. Hop back a little bit. Give yourself some room. Good. And then lunge. Nice. Nice work. Stretching through this hip here, right? And again, bring one arm up and then let go. Bring the other arm up. Here's our balance. Just hold nice and steady and breathe. Nice. Good. Lower that hand to the chair, that inside hand. Side bend to the chair. Getting a deeper stretch now through hopefully the front of the hip. Good. Lift back up. Lower the arm down. And now right, straighten that leg on the chair, putting the heel onto the chair. Get nice and tall. Lean towards the leg and hinge. Again, we're trying to keep the back flat. So lift your heads a little bit, everyone. Yes, nice. That just automatically changed your shoulders. Perfect. So maybe you're not going very low, but you're looking straight out ahead of you. And then release. Soften that knee, slide it off the chair, and come and have a seat. Nice work. Okay, come and grab your weights again. So sticking with 1 or 2 pound weights here, another variation. So again, I'm just working in some coordination. So you have to think a little bit, so just follow the pattern. This time the palms are up, elbows are slightly bent. You're gonna kind of reach the arms up like you're gonna serve a platter or lift something high up into the top shelf and then lower down with control, right? So imagine you're lifting like that heavy box up, or here you go, you're lowering that box down, right? And you're not gonna like grip into any other part of the body. You're gonna pull your stomach in. Keep the back nice and straight. Good. And lower. Nice. And lift. And lower. Now we're going to add on a circle. So you're going to go up, circle, down and around. Good. And up, circle, down and around. Nice control. And circle, up and down and around. Yes, good. That's where the work comes in, right about here. And now we're going to have to go the other way. So everyone's going to go up first and then lower down towards the floor. And now we have to have a big reach up and around again. Just like at the beginning of class, reach up and around again. Nice. Reach up. One more. Woo! And down. Nice work. Okay, before we stretch, bring those elbows into your sides. I'm still just holding the weights gently in my palm, and I'm going to roll my shoulders out here and bring them back home, right? Roll them out and home. Roll out and home, right? Imagine your forearms are just sliding across the table here. So the shoulder blades are rolling out. Good. And home. And out. And home. And out. And home. Last time. Woo! And down. Okay, a little bicep work. And today, I want us to try palms down for your bicep. So again, only 1 pound weights. This one really gets heavier on your wrists. So lift and lower. Lift. So for me, this is a lot more kind of like forearm work here. Lift. Yes. And down. Nice. Lift and down. Lift and down. Good. and release. Nice work. Lower those arms down. Let's take a stretch. Bring that left arm across the body. Give it a gentle hug with the opposite arm. Good. Switch sides. Good. Bring your arms out to a T. Pulse them out to the side. 2, 3. Cross them in the center. And then pulse again. 2, 3. Opposite arm crosses in the center. And pulse. 2, 3. And cross. And pulse. 2. And cross. And pulse. And cross, and then hold, flip the palms back, roll the shoulders down so you can stretch the front of the arms here. And again, even I did it, right? So notice where those shoulders are. Can you get them to reach down? Yes, nice. And release. Nice. We're going to take a little bit bigger mermaid today. So sit further back into your chair if you're able to. Otherwise, stick with the small side bend we did at the beginning. Can you reach this leg away? Good. And then that same hand comes up. Use the front leg of the chair to help reach a little further here today. Nice. So create a line from your fingertip to your toe. Nice. Now pull the stomach and lift back up, right? And again, big side bend. Reach. Nice. Scoop and lift back up. We're going to do this last one and we're going to add a little rotation. You're going to turn and look to the floor. So all I did was turn my upper body. My hips didn't really roll. I'm looking to the floor. And now I'm going to look back to the front again. Inhale and exhale. Pull the stomach in, lift back up. Woo! Nice work. Bring the legs center. Other side. So take your time to get into this, right? Sit far enough back on the chair so you've got support. Find where this hip feels comfortable out to the side. And then that arm up. So this takes a moment to get into this sometimes. Good. And then side bend. Good. And lift back up. Woo. And side bend. Again, I even get a little bit of a twinge, a pinch there. This side's tighter today. And scoop and lift back up. And reach over, over, over. Pause here. Just stretch. Fingertip to toe. And lift back up. All right, here's our last one where we're going to add rotation. You're going to go down and then you're just going to turn the head, kind of turn the shoulders, look to the floor. Good. Look center, take an inhale and exhale, come back on up. Whew. Sitting nice and tall. Sit far back in your chair now for a little bit more extension, hands behind the head, and then lift head, neck, and chest up and over that chair. And come on home. Nice. And lift. And home. Notice how far you can go, right? So we're really, really warmed up by the end of our session here. So hopefully the spine has some mobility now to kind of reach back over the chair and come home. Nice. Staying all the way back in your chair today again. We're going to lift each leg alternating and tighten the quad and lower down. Lift the leg, tighten the quad and lower down. Lift. And notice nothing else shifts, right? You're just lifting the leg. My shoulders are steady. My hips are steady. My stomach again pulls in to lift that leg. Lift and lift and lift. Lift and lift. Nice. And release. Good. Now we can come into our 4 stretch. So right heel over left knee or fold. Even just get to here today. Yep. And then just gently push. Good. And then hinge. Nice. Even maybe grab underneath the chair instead. That might help. Like if you can pull on the underside of the chair, you might be able to get a little further. Yes. There you go. Good. Come on up. So then take your hand and can you try and thread your fingers through your toes today and take a nice toe stretch? So try and get a finger between each toe and then just take some little circles. And reverse. And switch sides. Woo, nice. Okay, other side. Bring that leg up. Nice. And then just gently draw the knee down. Right? And then hinge a little bit forward. And then same thing here. Maybe you grab underneath the chair to kind of help. Good. And come back up. Nice. And then again, thread this hand into the toes. It's okay if you don't want to do it now. Just try it later. You don't have the camera on. But it's a great way to stretch these toes and your feet. And down. Nice. Bring the feet wide again. Let's take another roll down, chin to chest, melt to the floor. Let the head go here. Inhale, just kind of roll back up. Nice. Bring the palms to the front of the forehead. Push palm into hand, hand into palm. And just notice how that kind of turns on the back of the neck a little bit. You just kind of start to feel a little bit of those muscles kind of just start to engage. Nice. And release. And then palms to either side of the head, kind of above the temples. And now again, I'm just pushing into the right palm and then into the left palm. So I'm not really letting go as much as I'm just alternating the side of my head and start to feel the side neck muscles kind of turn on as you push palm into head, head into palm. Nice. And down. And then let's take a final breath. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, let it all out. 2 more in through that nose. Let it out. Last time, inhale. Exhale, lower down. And we are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone has a great week and I'll see you soon.